I want my intro to be unique and me and bubbly and fun, but I just don't know what to say, how to express myself. But I just want to tell you guys that thank you so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I'm still like so nervous. Like it really, I don't have no words to say when I'm trying to film this intro, but this is a very easy makeup tutorial that you can achieve every day. So if you like to see it, keep on watching. Thank you guys.
In my hand, I can make the bad guys good for a weekend. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down.
Now what I do is I actually apply a concealer. This is Revlon Age Defying in the color medium deep, number 4. So I apply this all over my face. So I basically add this wherever I have any discoloration, red marks, or any spots that I want to cover with the concealer since I'm not using foundation. Then I take a damp sponge. This is from Real Techniques. So now what I'm doing with the sponge is basically bouncing it on my face just to spread out the concealer in the spots that I really want and to get the full coverage effect that I want.
Good for a weekend. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Got a long list of ex-lovers.
The powder I'll be using is the Studio Fix by MAC foundation in C40. This will add more coverage to my face. So I take this with a e.l.f. complexion brush and I swirl it. Oh yes, I hit pan because I use this a lot. So I swirl, tap off the excess, and just press into my skin. So basically I'm putting the MAC Studio Fix foundation all over my face, especially putting extra where I need more coverage. Since I am a little on the white pale side and I have a yellow undertone, I try to even my skin out as much as I can. Now I move on to my brows. So I do have an eyebrow tutorial, but just on this video, basically what I'm doing is taking my brow bar to go by Whitnenlightning. With the lightest shade, I carve out my brows and fill it in where I need it the most. Then as I take my spoolie, I clean it out to even it out. I do the other same brow. For every day, I try not to have like that defined perfect brow. I just need to fill them in because I feel brows are very important for your face. And since I barely have any, I just try to do as much as I can with my brows, but not overdoing it since I'm not doing an eye look with this everyday makeup routine. So as you can see, all I'm doing is filling them in wherever I need it. So what I do now to my brows is I clean them up a little bit just to define the tail with the Studio Finish Concealer by MAC in NC35. I'm going a little bit ahead of the video. So as you can see, I'm just putting them a little bit, just a little bit of product. This is the color of my skin tone, so it's not going to give me like a brow bone highlight. Then after that, I try to give myself like a bronzy type of contour just to give my face more definition because I do have a round face. So trying to sculpt out my cheekbones give me a little bit of more, I'm going to say a less rounded effect. So what I do first, I take this Donut Lace brush in 05. It's a contour brush. And I take my matte bronzer by NYX Cosmetics in a medium. This does have like a orange undertone to it, so you'll see me use a different bronzer on top of it. Okay, so I grab this, I dab my brush in it, I suck in my cheekbones a little bit, and I don't go all the way to my lip. I actually stop like halfway of my cheek. So I'm just bronzing up my face with the NYX Cosmetics matte bronzer wherever I need it at. Like I said before, I do have a round face, so this is like, it gives me a little more of depth and giving my face kind of a shape that I don't have. So it's very important for me to bronze up my face, especially since my face, I tend to be pale a lot of the time. It brings more color into my face. Is I take the Bahama Mama by The-Balm bronzer with the same brush and I dip it in, let go of the excess, and I go back over that bronzer that I use by NYX. The Bahama Mama bronzer, I put it on top just so I can get the little orange undertone that I have from the NYX Cosmetic bronzer. I'm actually looking into a new one. So if you guys recommend any other NYX bronzers, let me know. Link them down below. So basically it evens it out and it gives my face more of a definition. As you can see, it gives another bronzy type of color. So I love these two products together. I take my Milani Baked Blush in Bellissimo Bronze. So I love Milani Baked Blushes. I own 4. So basically I'm putting this where my cheeks is at and up to my cheekbone, blending it with my bronzer just so it could blend well. Then, oh my God, I can't live without this. I absolutely love it. It's my Mary Luminizer by The-Balm. This highlighter, you guys, it's like life. Life in a little package. I put this on every day. It's either this one or my Becca Opal highlighter. Oh my God, I'm obsessed, you guys. I love it so much. So I can't go a day without putting a highlighter. Unless I don't have no makeup at all and I just wake up like, ugh, I don't want to put an ounce of it on. I gravitate towards those. I also on a big Sedona brush. This is FB03. And I just take it, dab it in, tap out the excess, and I just put it on the height. So I post pictures on Instagram like all the time, and everybody asks me what highlighter I use, and this is the highlighter I use. The Mary Luminizer highlighter from The-Balm. I absolutely love it. It's one of the best out there that I have tried. I'm on the hunt for looking for more highlighters, but for right now, this is the one I love, 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 love. So to finish off this look, what I do now is I grab my Motives Neutral lip liner and I fill in my lips with it. Then what I do is I take my Kinda Sexy lipstick by MAC and I place it all over as well. Then to top it off, since the Kinda Sexy is a matte lipstick, what I do is I use Whitnenlightning gloss in Nude to top it off just to give me a glossy look, since I don't gravitate towards matte lipsticks during the week. I mainly like matte lipsticks when I'm going out or when I know I'm going out to dinner and I need to keep my lipstick on. I absolutely love Whitnenlightning's lip glosses. They're actually now called Gerard Cosmetics. And if you haven't tried them, go ahead and try them out. I usually get them on Hautelook. I'll leave my link down below to Hautelook so that you can get notifications on when it comes back on, because it's way more cheaper than on the website. So I almost forgot to set my brows. So I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow clear brow gel to set my brows in place so they could not move the hairs around throughout the day. And then I also have forgot to take out my mascara. So right now what I'm using is Perversion by Urban Decay mascara. I got this in an Ipsy bag a couple of months ago. So I'm using that. And then after that, I use the Lash Accelerator by Rimmel. The Lash Accelerator by Rimmel London. I absolutely love that mascara. It's one of my favorite from the drugstore. I have like 5 backups, no lie. That's how much I love it. The wand is really small and skinny, so it will separate my lashes, as well as I love it for the lower lash line. So now what I add to my lower lash line is the Nude eyeliner from Rimmel London. It's actually waterproof. It stays on pretty long. I wish it would stay longer, but I tend to have watery eyes, so sometimes it goes away fast. And then what I do is I take the Balm Mary Luminizer with my ring finger and I add that to my inner corner of my eyes just to give it a little pop and to brighten up my eyes. And that is the finished look, you guys. I hope you enjoy. Thank you all for watching.